Greetings and salivations, everyone. I'm Krista. This is Fisher. Welcome to C-Rad. We went to see the live action How to Train Your Dragon the other day. We got some things, so we wanted to show them to you, and we want to share our thoughts about the movie. So stay tuned.
C-Rad.
Hi, everybody. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome. We hope everyone's doing totally rad today. The live action How to Train Your Dragon movie just released this past Friday in theaters. We had a little movie date Saturday morning, so we checked it out. We got a couple of things. We got that in the popcorn bucket, so we're going to give you an up-close look at them. And as we're doing that, we're also going to share our thoughts about this live action movie. So, Fisher, I am going to set you to the side. Are you good with that?
I'm good with that. Here, Mom, you can have that.
Alright, so I need this little guy, but boop. We are going to set you to the side, and we'll see you in a little bit. So, How to Train Your Dragon. If you've seen my videos over the last couple days, the one I explained, I had never seen the actual original. So, I finally watched the first 3 movies and fell completely in love with them. I've always been in love with Little Toothless, but seeing him on screen made me fall in love with him even more. So, when the live action was coming out, I was like, yeah, we're definitely going. We're going to have a movie date Saturday morning. So, we went, and when I walked in and saw some of the merchandise, I couldn't resist. So this is a shoulder sitter. Yep, he's got the little magnet in his bum. I think it's in his tail, actually. It feels like it's about right here. But he's just a cute little plushie. He's got embroidered eyes. His little disc comes in here. Let's take that off. Taking that off, opening it up. It actually has a little elastic around it, which is really cool, because when you go to the theme parks and get the shoulder plush, you know, there's no elastic around it, and this thing's all flopping all over, but it does have his little disc inside. Getting that off of there, and then it just shows you put the disc under your shirt, and then you have Toothless sitting on your shoulder. So I do have some tricks on those from being in the theme parks with these. Usually it's not a really great magnetic connection between the disc and the actual shoulder plush. This one actually is pretty good. That's a pretty strong one. So yay to DreamWorks for getting that one correct. I always put it on my shoulder. If you're a girl and wear a bra, put it underneath your bra strap. Stick it on there. Let's see. You're on my hair. There we go. I don't like that the magnet is in his tail, because it makes them really super floppy. So if I were to do this, I don't know, can I push it up? No, it won't push any further up. I might add a second magnet right here so that you have some extra stability with your Toothless. But he's super cute. He doesn't make any sounds or anything. He's just a little shoulder plushie, and I thought he was really fun. The other thing I got, and I was surprised that by Saturday morning they still had some left, I got the popcorn bucket. He is so super adorable, guys. And when I picked him up, I was like, he's like rubbery. So he's like a vinyl material on his wings. Show you the back of him. Super cute and adorable. He's like a vinyl material on his tail. His body's not, it's a plastic, but the body itself is covered, like his legs feel like they're that rubbery material. The face is definitely plastic. But then up top, all of this parts of him are like that rubbery material. The popcorn on this one goes inside his mouth, and look, he is actually toothless. I'm really surprised they didn't put teeth in this popcorn bucket. I think it would have been cuter with the teeth. No, because you're toothless. Yeah, I still think it would have been cuter with the teeth, like the Stitch ones. But then a very small amount of popcorn fit down inside Toothless's body. Not going to use him for popcorn. I will be using him for probably storing some small items that I don't want lost. It's a good thing to store. And I was looking inside the eyes. He is all black through. I was like, ooh, if I put like fairy lights in him, will his eyes light up? I don't think they will. He would probably show some light out of here. But no, I don't think his eyes will light up because he is all solid inside. So the popcorn that comes with this one, you get a small popcorn, and actually that was perfect for the movie. But these are at Regal Theater. Regal has the best Toothless and How to Train Your Dragon stuff. They have all kinds of other things, but these are the two I decided on because I thought they were just super cute and just could not resist them. But okay, the movie itself, having seen the original just recently, and I do suggest watching it again before or after you see the live action. I did not find myself comparing things because the live action pretty much is the original movie, maybe not word for word, but extremely close. I was a little bit afraid of Astrid in the original is blonde. In this one, she's got dark hair, but the actress who plays Astrid is amazing. And I did not even feel myself going, oh, it's just wrong. Same things with the twins, the female twin. They got a heavier set actress, which heavy set girl. I'm all for that. But in the original, the twins kind of look like twins. In this one, not so much. And they do make a joke about that, which I think was really funny. But the actress who played the female twin, she was amazing as well. And of course, Hiccup. I was like, how can they do a live action Hiccup and get him spot on? He was amazing. So I know, I keep saying amazing. The casting on this, and I love that Gerard Butler got to play the live action Stoic. I thought that was awesome. But the casting of each of the characters in this movie was just, it was spot on. They did a really great job. Storyline, like I said, it follows along the exact same storyline as the original movie. And the effects are just, they blew me away. It just seeing Toothless come to life instead of animation was just he was gorgeous. And just even sometimes when you watch like that CGI stuff, you're like, oh, it's so awful. You can tell blended seamlessly. So kudos to the effects department and the editors. It's just, I do highly recommend, if you like the How to Train Your Dragon franchise and you're kind of a little bit on the fence because you love the original so much, give it a chance. I think, like I said, I just recently watched the original for the first time and I love this and I can't wait to see it again. I have to wait till it comes out on streaming or Blu-ray. But I will be watching it again. And I'm probably going to go back and watch the original one more time just to be like, okay, yeah, that's exactly like it. And that's changed a little bit. They, of course, had to change some things, just the tiniest minute things. And I know I was thinking while I was watching it, the big bad, as it's called, reminded me of the Mythosaur just on steroids from, you know, Star Wars, from The Mandalorian. So I was getting a little bit of some of the characters, or creatures I should say, from Star Wars are very similar to the dragons in How to Train Your Dragon. So yeah, I love all types of mythical type things, and this movie, I don't know why it took me so long to watch the original. It was off my radar, and then I was like, you know what? The live action's coming out. I think it's time to watch it. And I'm so glad I did, because I am now Toothless obsessed. We have a lot more Toothless merchandise videos coming up, including something that's really super cool. And it should be here in a couple of days. So fingers crossed on that, because I think you guys, you're gonna be like, that's so amazing. And it's not the interactive Toothless, which I do have pre-ordered, but we will have to wait on that one. But in the meantime, we've got all kinds of really cool things. The popcorn bucket, definitely a totally rad, minus the fact it should have had teeth or made a sound. Even making a sound would be cool, but they're not that bad. The price-wise at Regal, the popcorn buckets, they are comparable to your normal popcorn buckets. If you're looking at this one and you have to get it from a reseller, hoping you don't, but if you don't have a Regal and you really want it, retail on this is about $39.99. Retail on the shoulder plush, $14.99. So yeah, definitely super cool. And I had a coupon, so I got him for a little bit less than what he actually sold for, which was awesome. But rating the movie on our scale of totally bad to totally rad, definitely a totally rad. It might even be a beyond totally rad for me. I'm really hoping they are going to be making a second one. I haven't looked it up to see if they are, but I want to see the second movie done in live action because this one was just so incredible. But have you seen it? What do you think of it? What did you like about it? Not like about it? Let us know in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more awesome and totally rad things in the future, please subscribe to our channel and turn that notification bell on so you don't miss seeing us. And I guess there's only one thing left to say, right, Toothless? We'll see ya later.